pick up the kids in about, well, I gotta leave in about 20 minutes because I think I'm gonna do a quick dump run. How fun. Gotta bring a couple bags of garbage to the dump, which is on the way to get the kids from school. And then I need to go pick up groceries from Aldi. What else? I'm sitting next to the wood stove. It is very cozy. I'll show you. Ryan started a fire for me. It's pretty chilly, huh, puppy? What are you chewing on? Wood? Wood? So I brought my laptop out here and I'm working. I am working on my YouTube page. I'm just trying to like rebrand everything and make it all matchy-matchy. I had some lunch. I have been eating like a animal-based diet, which I just probably, if you know me, I used to be vegan for a while, and then I was plant-based, and it was just always veggies, 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 and rarely meat. So if you know me, you know that I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis over 10 years ago, and I've been on medication after medication for years and years, and I was finally seeing a specialist over the past few years. I have had 7 colonoscopies, 2 endoscopies, and honestly, this year, I've been fed up with the whole process for a very long time. My doctor would not prescribe me any more medication unless I went and saw him again, which in some cases is understandable. It's their policy, but I had just seen him, a few months prior at my colonoscopy appointment. And so anyway, I stopped trying to get my medications. I had a small flare-up in, I think, early July, and I very quickly fixed that flare-up by only eating red meat for 2 or 3 days. So I didn't have to go on steroids. I didn't have to go on any medication to fix the flare-up. It went away in 2 to 3 days, and it has not been back since. I have been off medication now, August, September, October, about 3.5 months, and I have had 0 ulcerative colitis symptoms. And ever since I've been off all of the medication, I'm off of Humira, I'm off of Imuran or azathioprine, however you pronounce it, and I'm off of my iron supplement. I am off of my my hive and angioedema medication. I'm off of all those, and it's been 3.5 months, and I have had the least amount of hives that I've ever had in the past 6 years, I believe. Maybe it was 5 years. I was diagnosed 5 years ago, I think, with chronic hives and angioedema. So I used to get hives every single day. I'd have them on multiple parts of my body. They'd be huge and itchy and swollen and very painful. I would wake up a couple times a week with angioedema. So I'd either have a swollen eye, swollen lip, swollen throat, or swollen tongue. I don't get that anymore. I maybe get a small hive, like where my pants are pressing, like if I wear tight jeans and it's pressing onto my hip. Maybe, sometimes I don't, maybe like once a week, I'll get a small hive there. Or if I'm wearing a bra that presses on my skin, I'll get a small hive under my arm, maybe once a week. So compared to having hives all over my body every single day and waking up with angioedema a couple times a week, that's pretty impressive while being off of medication. If I do ever get a little hive that pops up, I take some Allegra, and that takes care of the itching. So I think the main reason my body has been healing, and it's still healing, I still have some issues. I'm still dealing with some dermatitis and figuring out exactly what causes that. I believe it's seed oils and like vegetables, leafy greens and stuff. My body does not do well with leafy greens. or like mushrooms or corn on the cob. I ate corn on the cob recently just to try it because I was trying to add some stuff back into my diet, and I woke up the middle of the night after I ate it with, I believe it was a swollen tongue or a swollen throat. I think it was a swollen tongue. So I don't think that was coincidence. It could have been, but I don't think so because I hadn't had any angioedema symptoms before that for a while. So basically what I did was I decided to go off all of my medications. I healed the flare-up that I had by eating grass-fed red meat, specifically steaks. And after that, I stayed on a very strict diet of steak or like red meat, fruit, a little bit of dairy, like some whole milk, and kefir, I don't know how you pronounce it, which is a good probiotic for your stomach. So I've added a few things in since then. The past couple of months, I have also been eating bacon in the morning, a lot of watermelon juice. I throw watermelon in my blender and it makes the most refreshing drink. It's delicious. So basically it's been coffee, steak, bacon, lots of fruit, watermelon juice. I can eat fruits that are like tomatoes, cucumbers, things that are vegetables, but really they're fruit, thankfully. So I make a salad almost every single night with tomatoes, cucumbers, either mozzarella or feta, and with a yummy homemade dressing. So my diet has been very, very simple and like minimal ingredients, and my skin has been clearing up. My skin was perfectly clear, and then we went on vacation just for a few days and we were just eating restaurant food because it was delicious. And I didn't know how I was going to react to it, but the day after we got home, I ended up having, like, it's still healing. This one here, big dermatitis bump. Well, there was one on my forehead somewhere. I have a little makeup on right now, so I did have some breakouts and bumps on my skin with dermatitis when we got home, some redness and itching and stuff, but I've healed that with a little bit of cream that I have from the dermatologist, and also my diet. So I still drink wine. I had switched to organic wine, which I believe also helped because they don't add the sulfates in. There's still naturally sulfates in it, but I believe sulfates have been causing me to have the dermatitis. I got rid of all of my face products also that had sulfates and fragrance in them, which has helped a lot. So just those few simple changes. I know the diet thing is kind of extreme, only eating steak for 3 days, but I was desperate to heal my ulcerative colitis flare-up with no medication, and it worked. After all these years, being on medication, steroids that just destroyed me, and I was completely shocked that it worked because all of this time went by and money spent and was still so sick. When I was on the plant-based diet last year, I believe it was, I remember like feeling pretty good, having a flat stomach, losing weight, but I was on 3 different medications for ulcerative colitis, and I was on my hive medication and I was covered in hives. So obviously, felt good, but also terrible at the same time. Right now, I feel really good. My mood is so much more consistent and so much better. I was a grump yesterday, but that's besides the point. I just had a grumpy Sunday. I don't know what it was. My mood has been so much better. I've been taking beef liver capsules every morning, and that has helped, I think, a lot with my mood, with my energy levels, healing my skin, and also my hair was thinning for a while and it has now stopped thinning. So now I'm just waiting for it to kind of start growing in again. But that's pretty much my update on, how the heck did I even get on that topic? I don't remember, but there's an update on my health if anyone was interested. I used to share about my health issues all the time on Instagram, and now I have like none to share, which is amazing. Oh, it's been so different compared to just like 6 months ago. Just struggling. I'm hoping this lifestyle change or diet change will also keep me from getting sick all the time. I was always sick because I was on immunosuppressants to keep my ulcerative colitis, at bay, and I was just always sick. So I'm hoping this will help with that. It's the beginning of fall now, or we're a month into fall. And so I'm hoping throughout fall and winter, when everyone's getting colds and the kids are coming home with colds and stuff, that I will be able to avoid most of it. But I'm gonna go run my errands, and at some point this week, I will try to film like what I eat in a day to keep my ulcerative colitis away. I didn't mean to rhyme. But I should do that. I should film what I eat in a day. But you know what? I'm just going to go run my errands real quick, and I'm gonna make this another short video, upload it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.